Hello and welcome to your day 15, a power of love to integrate everything from day 1 to today for a healthy body and mind journey. We begin in seat pose today, so please make the way onto the mat whenever you are ready. Make yourself to a comfortable seated position, hands on the knees, sit up nice and tall, soften your gaze or close your eyes, and bringing your awareness inside. Keep going inside. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. Relax your jaw. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more just like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it all go. Beautiful. Open the eyes and we begin to move. Inhale, circle the hands up to the sky. Exhale, W, bend the elbows here, open your heart. Take a deep inhale, widen your elbows a little more. Exhale, crunch the elbows into the chest, rounding the back, chin into the chest. And we do that again. Inhale, open the elbow to a W bend here. Open your heart. Exhale, rounding the back, pulling the elbows into the navel point. Inhale, 2 more rounds, just like that. Open your heart. Exhale, bring the elbows to the navel point, gaze to the navel point. Inhale, lift the chest, open your heart. Exhale, bring the right hand behind the right hip, left hand on the right knee. Keep lengthening your spine and twist from the belly to the chest. Inhale, open the arms to the sides. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring the left hand behind the hip, right hand on the left knee. Keep lengthening your spine and twisting. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring your hands on the knees, leaning your torso forward from the pelvis. Inhale, open your heart forward. Exhale, rotate to the right, rounding to the back and to the left. Few more rounds just like that. Inhale, open your heart forward. Exhale, rounding the back. Maybe close your eyes to go deeper inside. Beautiful, my friend. On the next, reverse that direction. Inhale, open your heart forward. Exhale, rounding the back. On the next, meet me back in a seated position here and bring your hands behind the hips here, bend the knees out in front of you. Pointing the fingertips to the hips. Inhale, lift the hips up to a reverse tabletop. Open your heart, gaze to the front or gaze up or gaze back. Exhale, bring your hips back down to the mat. Option, slide your hips behind the wrist here to ignite your lower abs. And let's flow, my friend. Inhale, reverse tabletop. Lift your hips, open your heart. Exhale, hips down to the mat or hips behind the wrist. Few more rounds at your own pace. Inhale as you lift the hips, open your heart. Exhale as you lowering the hips down or back. Beautiful. Last round. Inhale, reverse tabletop. Exhale, bring your hips down to the mat. Cross the legs and come up to a tabletop position. In a tabletop, flip the wrist, pointing the fingertips toward your knees here to stretch out to the wrist and the forearms. Inhale, drop the belly down, lift the chest, open your heart, take cow pose. Exhale, push the palms away from the mat, grounding through your spine. Bring the chin into the chest, cat pose. Few more rounds at the own pace. Inhale, belly down, open your heart. Exhale, rounding the back, chin into the chest. Keep it going, my friend. Maybe close the eyes. Keep warming up your spine, waking up your muscles. Beautiful. On the next, meet me back in a neutral tabletop. Walk your hands forward to a puppy pose. Keep sending your hips back and up. Bring the forearms down to the mat, or forehead or the chin down to the mat. Keep melting the chest down towards the earth to open your heart. Beautiful, my friend. One more inhale. Exhale to a forearm plank pose. Tuck the toes. Lift your forehead off of the mat. Lift the knees off of the mat. Straighten the legs out. Engage the core. Continue breathe here for a moment. Hug to the middle line. Engage the core. And breathe. 3 more breaths here. You got this, my friend. Bring the knees down to the mat, belly down to the mat. Until the toes, straighten the arms. Push the palms away from the mat. Open your heart and breathe. Just for 3 more breaths here. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, lowering the chest, chin down to the mat. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck the toes. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Bring the big toe together to tuck behind you. Send the hips to the heels, forehead down to the mat. Child's pose is a restore posture, so if at any time you need to take a break, feel free to come back to the child's pose, come back to the home. And when you are ready, we move on. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips back and up to your first down dog. In the first down dog, step the heels to the long edge of the mat, pushing your palms away from the mat. Send the hips up and back, pressing your heels down to the earth. Keep awakening the back side of the body. Breathe here just for 3 more breaths. Beautiful, my friend. And from here, inhale, shifting the shoulders forward to a wide legs high plank. Exhale, send the hips back and up. Choose your variation of down dog. 2 more rounds just like that. Inhale, shifting your shoulders forward, high plank. Exhale, send the hips back and up, down dog. One more round. Inhale, high plank. Use the core, shifting the shoulders forward. Exhale, down dog. Use the core. Send the hips back and up. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, fly the toes behind the wrist or walk the toes behind the wrist to a yogi squat. Bend the knees, send the hips down to the earth, hands to heart center. Press your elbow to the inner thighs, lift your chest to the thumbs to the chest. Open your hips, open your heart. Breathe here for just 3 more breaths. You got this, my friend. Release your hands down to the mat. And then straighten the legs to send the hips up to sky. Parallel the feet to the long edge of the mat. Wrap the elbows to a ragdoll pose. Bend the knees if you need it. Allowing the head hang heavy. Options, raise your upper body side to side. You got this, my friend. Release your hands down to the earth when you are ready. Feet hips apart or heels two together. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back, elongate your spine. Exhale, standing forward fold, chest over thigh, head hang heavy, bend the knees if you need it. 2 more rounds just like that. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back, use the core to lift the chest up and out. Exhale, standing forward fold, chest over thigh, head hang heavy. 1 more round. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, lift the chest, sit low, circle the hands overhead. Breathe here just for a moment. Send the hips a little lower, squeeze the inner thighs in towards each other. Keep the chest lifted, soften the shoulder blades down to the tail. Beautiful. 1 more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, hands on the mat, head hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, high plank. Plant the palms, step the toe to the back of the mat. Engage the core. Drop the knees down to a modified low plank. Bend the elbow to a 90 degree, engage the core. Bring the chest chin down to the mat. Inhale to a cobra, under the toes, open the heart. Exhale to a down dog, push the palms away from the mat. Tuck the toes, send the hips back and up to the down dog. That is the Sunday today. Let's flow 2 more rounds to warming up the body, waking up the mind, activate the muscle. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, sit low, hands overhead. Exhale, standing forward fold. Send the hips up to sky, hands down to the earth. Halfway lift, inhale, flat the back. High to low plank, exhale. Knee chest chin down. Inhale, up dog or cobra, under the toes. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog, tuck the toes, send the hips back and up. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, hands overhead. Exhale, standing forward fold. Send the hips up to sky, hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, high to low plank. Knee chest chin down. Inhale, cobra or up dog, under the toes. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips back and up to the down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale to a chair pose, bend the knees, hands overhead. Exhale, chair twist to the right. Open the right arm to the right, left hand to the front. Level the hips. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to chair. Hands overhead. Exhale, chair twist to the left. Open the left arm behind. Right hand to the front. Sit low. Inhale, come back to chair. Hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Send the hips up to sky. Hands on the mat. Inhale, half fully flat the back. Exhale, high to low plank. You can drop the knee, chest chin down to a modified low plank, or come down to traditional low plank. Bend the elbow to a 90 degree. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And tuck the toes, open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Send the hips back and up to the down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up to a three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze the right knee to the nose, engage the core. Inhale, right leg up to a three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Beautiful. From here, inhale to a warrior two. Bring the left heel down to the mat, bend the right knee, open the body to the left. Breathe here for a moment. Widen the stance if you need it. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Stack the right knee over the ankle. Send the hips down to the earth to strengthen the lower body. And breathe. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale, extend the triangle. Bring the right forearm on the right thigh. Left arm above the left ear. Option, bring the right fingertips down to the mat. Keep opening the top side of the body up and back. And breathe here just for a moment. Beautiful. Keep the lower body stay still here. Inhale, reverse warrior. High five the right hand up and back. Left hand on the left thigh or hug your right hip here. And breathe just for a moment. Keep the right knee bending a lot. Lowering the hips down. Open your heart up to sky. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Windmill your hands down to the mat. Extend the right leg back. Option one leg plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Hips back and up. Left leg up to a three-legged dog. Squeeze the left knee into the nose. Engage the core. Inhale, left leg up and back to a three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot between the hands to a low lunge. Come up to a warrior two. Bring the right heel down to the mat. Inhale, open the body up to the right. Stack the shoulders over your hips. Continue breathe here. Bend the left knee a lot. Widen the stance to strengthen the inner thighs. Gaze to your left fingertip. So strong, my friend. One more inhale. Exhale, extend the triangle. Bring the left forearm on the left thigh. Right arm above the right ear. Option, bring the left hand down to the mat. Keep opening the top side of the body up and back. Breathe. So strong, my friend. Inhale to a reverse warrior. Keep the left knee bending. High five the left hand up and back. Right hand on the right thigh or hug your left hip here. Continue breathe. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Windmill your hands. Option one leg plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Amazing. That is the Sunday. Let's flow, my friend. One breath to movement, all at their own pace. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of the mat in their own way. Inhale, half fully flat the back. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, chair push, hips low, hands overhead. Exhale, chair twist to the right. Right arm back, left arm to the front. Inhale, chair, hands overhead. Exhale, chair twist to the left. Left hand back, right hand front. Inhale, come back to chair. Exhale, crow pose. Bring your hands down to the mat, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Shifting the shoulder forward to lift the heels off of the mat to touch the knee to the tricep. Engage the core. Continue breathe here or lift the toes off of the mat and kick the heel to the hip. Breathe here just for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. High to low plank. You can walk back or flow with me, my friend. Use the core to fly the toe to the back of the mat. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Hips back and up to the down dog. Inhale, right leg up to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze the knee to nose, engage the core. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Kick the right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, right foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior 2, open the body to the left. Exhale, extend the side angle, right forearm on the right thigh, left arm above the left ear. Inhale, reverse warrior high, find the right hand up and back. Exhale, high to low plank. Option 1 leg plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Hips back and up. Inhale, left leg up to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the nose, engage the core. Inhale, left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left foot between the hands to a low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, open the body up to the right. Exhale, extend the side angle. Left forearm on the left thigh, right arm above the right ear. Inhale, reverse, warrior high, find the left hand up and back. Exhale, high to low plank. Option 1 leg plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Hips back and up. Last round. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, hands overhead. Exhale, hand to the heart center and twist to the right. Tap the left elbow to the outer right thigh. Reach your heart to the thumb to the heart. Continue breathe here. Just like that. Continue breathe here or join me for cycle pose. You've been here before. Bend the knees. Bring your hips to the heels. Bring the palms to the right side. And then shifting your shoulder to the right. Bring the right hip on the right elbow here. And lift your legs off of the mat to the cycle. Breathe. Stay with me. Just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, chair pose. Heels on the mat. Sit low, hands overhead. Exhale, chair twist to the left. Same other side. Right elbow to the left thigh. Reach your chest to the thumbs, thumb to the chest. You can continue breathe here or cycle on this side. Bring your hand to the left side here. Bend the elbow, shifting your shoulder to the left. Tap the left hip on the left elbow. Use your core. And then lift the legs up to cycle. Continue breathe. Just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to chair. Meet me back in chair pose. Take one more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, high to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to nose. And from here, extend the right leg to the left. Open your Hips or chest up to sky to a fallen triangle pose. Lift the left arm above the left ear and breathe here. Beautiful. Inhale, three-legged dog, jaw transitioning, left hand back to the top. Kick the right heel up and back. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior two, open up to the left. Exhale, extend the triangle. Right forearm on the right thigh. Left arm above the left ear. Inhale, reverse warrior. High five the right hand up and back. Exhale to a low lunge. Both hands down to the mat. Standing on the left toe to lift the left heel up to sky. Walk the right heel to the right side. And then lowering the hips down, open the heart to a religious lunge. And breathe here. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten the both legs. Send the hips up and back to a modified pyramid pose. Keep pressing the right hip back. Beautiful. Let's flow, my friend. Inhale to a religious lunge. Rebend the right knee, lowering the hips down to the earth. Open your heart. Exhale. Modified pyramid pose. Straighten the both legs, send the hips back and up. Two more rounds. Inhale. Bend the right knee. Hips low, open your heart. Exhale, straighten the right leg, send the hips back and up. One more time. Inhale. Bend the right knee, hips down, open your heart. Exhale. Straighten the both legs, hips back and up. Beautiful. Inhale, rebend the right knee. And exhale, three-legged dog, pick the right leg up and back. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee and squeeze the right knee to the right tricep. Prepare your flying split pose here. Bend the elbows and extend the right leg out. Continue breathe here or pick up the left leg and breathe here just for 4, 3, 2, 1. High to low plank. Amazing. Up dog or cobra. Your choice. Down dog where we will meet. Send the hips back and up. Inhale, left leg up to a three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze the left knee to nose. Engage the core. And from here, extend the left leg to the right. Flip the hips up to sky to a fallen triangle pose. Set the right heel down. And then bring the right arm above the right ear. Continue breathe here for a moment. You got this, my friend. One more inhale. Exhale. Right hand down to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior two. Open the body to the right. Exhale, extend the triangle. Left forearm on the left thigh, right arm above the right ear. Inhale, reverse warrior. High five the left hand up and back. Exhale to a low lunge. Standing on the right toe to lift the right heel up to sky. Bring the both hands inside the left foot. Inhale, lowering the hips down to the mat. Open your heart to a religious lunge. And breathe here just for a moment. Try to keep the right knee off of the mat. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten the both legs to send the hips back and up to a modified pyramid pose. Keep pressing the left hip back, right hip to the front to level the hips. Beautiful. Let's flow, my friend. Inhale, rebend the left knee, lowering the hips down. Open your heart. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Send the hips back and up. 2 more rounds. Inhale, bend the left knee, send the hips low, open the heart. Exhale, straighten the both legs, hips back and up. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, bend the left knee, hips down, open your heart. Exhale, straighten the both legs, hips back and up. Beautiful. Inhale, rebend the left knee. Exhale, three-legged dog. Kick the left leg up and back. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, squeeze the left knee to the left tricep. I'll turn this side so you may see it easier. From three-legged dog, bend the left knee, squeeze the left knee to the left tricep, bend the both elbows here, and then extend the left leg out. Continue breathe here or pick up the right leg and breathe just for 4, 3, 2, 1. High to low plank, up dog or cobra, or you always can skip it. Down dog, where we will meet. Send the hips back and up. Choose your down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to high plank. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, open the right arm up for a twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm underneath the left. Bring the right shoulder, right cheek down to the mat. Continue breathe here or extend the left leg up and back. And breathe. Just for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Set the left knee down to the mat. Inhale, open the right arm up for one more twist here. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, open the left arm up for a twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring the left arm underneath the right. Left shoulder, left cheek down to the mat. Keep pushing the right palm away from the mat. Continue breathe here or extend the right leg up and back. Open the right hip and breathe. Just for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, open the left arm up. And exhale. Bring the forearms down to the mat. And tuck the toes, send the hips up and back to a dolphin pose. Continue breathe here. Keep tiptoe to the top of the mat. Keep sending the hips up to the sky. Keep gaze at the top of the mat. Breathe. Beautiful. You can continue breathe here or come down to the child's pose or join me for headstand. Interlace the fingers. Press the pinky side, the palms down to the mat. Keep tiptoe to the top of the mat to send the hips higher. And then bring your top of the head down to the mat. Support the back of the head by the palms. Send the hips higher. See if you can lift your legs up to sky, one leg at a time or both legs up. Continue breathe. Trust yourself. Straighten the both legs. And breathe for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Come down to the child's pose. Toes down. Hips to the heels. Forehead down to mat. Relax your shoulders. Soften the belly. Soften your chest. You got this, my friend. You can keep relaxing in child's pose as long as you like. Whenever you are ready, we move on. Come up to a tabletop position. Tuck the toes and the hips back and up to the down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up to a three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot to the right pinky here. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Slide the heels toward the right corner of the mat. And then bring the left knee down to the mat. So go the right hand up and back to a knee just twisting. Bend the left knee, grab the left toes. Walk the right heel away from the hips. To open the hips, open your heart. Maybe close the eyes for a moment to go deeper inside. You got this, my friend. Release your hands down to the top of the mat. And then bring the right heel to your left edge of the mat to a single pigeon pose. Extend the left leg back. Lowering. Extend the left leg back. Lowering your left hip down to the earth. And then rest the forehead down to the mat for a moment. Beautiful, my friend. Whenever you are ready, lift the chest up and then shifting the weight onto the right hip here to swing the left leg forward. Grab your left ankle, heart turn to this side so you may see me there. Prepare for the composed pose here. From here, bend the left knee, hug the left shin to the chest, and then bring the left arm in the front of the left leg. Wrap the left leg over the left shoulder. Bring the left hand to the left side of the mat, and then grab your left foot by the right hand. Straighten the left leg up and back. Continue breathe here. You always can extend the right leg out for a deeper stretching and breathe. Maybe close the eyes for a moment. Stay with me just for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee. Keep the left leg wrapped over the left shoulder. And then bend the right knee. Bring the right ankle on top of the left ankle here. Bring the both hands down to the mat. Use your core. Lift your hips off of the mat to your 8 angle pose. Kick your legs to the left side. Bend the elbows. And continue breathe here. Just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hips down to the mat. Cross your legs. Come up to a down dog. Inhale, left leg up to a three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the left foot to the left edge of the mat. I'll turn to this side so you may see me easier. And from here, bring the right knee down to the mat. Circle the left hand up and back to a religious twisting. Bend the right knee, grab the right toes with the left hand. Lowering the hips down to the mat to open the hips, open your heart. Maybe close the eyes for a moment to go deeper inside. You got this, my friend. Release your hands back to the top of the mat. And then bring the left heel to the right side of the mat. Extend your right leg back, sending your right hip down to the mat, and then rest your forehead down to the mat for a moment. Beautiful, my friend. When you are ready, lift your chest, shifting the weight onto the left side to swing the right leg forward. And from here, grab the right ankle, bend the right knee into the chest. Bring the right arm in the front of the right leg to wrap the right leg over the right shoulder. Bring the right hand down to the mat. Wrap the outer edge of the right foot with the left hand and straighten the right leg up and back to your composed pose. Same other side, you always can extend the left leg out for a deeper stretching. Maybe close your eyes for a moment here. Beautiful. You can continue breathe here or release the pose. Bend the right knee, keep the right leg over the right shoulder. And bend the left knee, stack the left ankle on top of the right. Both hands on the mat. Use your core. Lift the hips up to your 8-angle pose. Bend the elbows. Extend the left to the right. And breathe. Just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips down to the mat. Beautiful. Straighten the legs out in front of you. Shake the legs. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold, forehead to knee. Continue breathe here for a moment. You got this, my friend. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the hands overhead. Exhale, come down to the back. On the back, bend the knees, bring your heels to the hips, prepare for your bridge pose. Hands by the side. Inhale, lift the hips up to a bridge pose. Bring the chin into the chest. Exhale, bring your hips back down to the mat. 2 more rounds just like that. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, bring your hips down to the mat. 1 more round. Inhale, lift the hips up to sky. Chin into the chest. Exhale, bring your hips down to the mat. And sit round. Inhale, lift the hips up to bridge pose. You can continue breathe here or join me for wheel pose. Bring the palms above the shoulder, putting the fingertips to the shoulder. And on the exhalation, push your shoulders away from the mat here to the wheel pose. Continue breathe here. You always can lift the heels off of the mat with control to create more space for the lower back here. Keep open your heart. Keep hug your inner thighs in towards each other. And breathe just for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your shoulders back down to the mat. Hug the knees into the chest. Extend the left leg out. And then bring the right knee to the left side to a supine twist. Stack the hips, open the right arm to the side. Soften the gaze or close your eyes. Beautiful. You can enjoy your deep twisting a little longer if you like. When you are ready, bring the right knee back into the chest. Extend the right leg out and then bend the left knee into the chest. Bring the left knee to the right. Stack the hips. Open the left arm to the side. Soften the body, soften your mind. Beautiful. Bring the both knees into the chest when you are ready. Squeeze the knees into the chest. Take one more goodbye inhale, squeeze it in. Exhale, Savasana pose, straighten the legs. Your arms by your sides, the palms facing up. Relax completely from the top of the head all the way down to the fingertips, down to the toes. Relax your physical body and your mind. Beautiful, my friends. You can enjoy your Savasana pose as long as you like. So that was your day 15 Power Yoga Flow. I hope you enjoy it and I hope you have a wonderful the rest of the day and I hope to see you again very soon. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.